sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty. It'll be an absolutely magnificent structure. And I just see all the trucks. We just started, so it'll get done very nicely, and it'll be one of the best anywhere in the world, actually. Thank you very much.
Isn't it funny? Someone he just spoke of so highly, they just asked him how he's doing. It's only been a day and a half, and he's like, oh, I'm great. We're building the Golden Ballroom. I say ballroom because that's what it is. Ball, Baal. You look at the word ball, it goes all the way back to Baal in etymology. Words are very important like this. They use words from their origins. So it doesn't matter what it means now. You look at where that word came from and you'll see exactly what it meant. This is just the surface that they give you. The ballroom. We need a ballroom in the East Wing. How ironic that the AI sun that they're making in China is also called East. Golden Ballroom, Golden Ballroom being made in the East Wing. Can you see what I'm talking about? This is literally going to be the third temple. Oh, but they're making a third temple in Israel right now. That's not really Israel. That only became Israel in 1948. Before that, it was not Israel. That's a fake, so people look over there for prophecy when it's happening right here in front of our eyes. The project will begin September 2025 and is expected to be completed long before the end of President Trump's term. Now, the timing of the third temple construction is a subject of debate, but biblical prophecies indicate it will exist at the midpoint of tribulation period. Tribulation is going to start 2026. I've been saying this for a while now. It's going to be ending in 2033. That's the end of it. That's the seventh seal when Jesus returns, in my humble opinion. If tribulation starts in 2026, like I believe it's going to, that means we have 2027, 2028, 2029. That's about halfway through the tribulations. The White House Ballroom's planned expansion to the East Wing of the White House in Washington, D.C. officially announced on July 31st, 2025. The expansion is planned to result in 90,000 square feet venue with a seating capacity of approximately 650 people. The ballroom was originally proposed by President Donald Trump, according to the White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt. The project will privately be funded by Trump and private donors. We are the private donors, surprise, with an estimated cost of $200 million. Trump announced that construction began in September 2025 and is expected to be finished before his term ends in 2029. So hear me out. 2026 is the start of tribulations, right? We believe it's going to be the midpoint that the temple is fully built and the Antichrist appears. So 2027, 2028, 2029, and a half of 2029 would be the time we expect the Antichrist to appear, because that's 3.5 years into tribulations. The time of the third temple construction is subject of debate, but biblical prophecies indicate it will be at the midpoint of tribulation period, literally 3.5 years into tribulation. So the timing of the third temple's construction is a subject of debate, but biblical prophecy indicate it will exist at the midpoint of tribulation period when the Antichrist defiles it. He is building this because this is going to bring in the Antichrist. He himself, I do not believe, is the Antichrist. A lot of people say he is. I know a lot of people believe he is. I don't. I think he is setting up the temple for who the Antichrist is going to be. I think he's definitely wicked. I definitely think he has a fallen angel sort of calling. He's one of the offspring of them, or one of them. But I do not believe he's the actual Antichrist. And I know a lot of people will disagree with me with that. That's fine. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the fact that this Golden Ballroom, Golden Ballroom, B-A-A-L in the Bible, has to do with the temple being the third temple that they are building midway through tribulations. And why do I think that this is the midway point? Because look at this. So 29 and a half is midway through tribulations, right? Then you have the other half to make 2030. Then you have 31, 32, 33. Jesus was crucified on 33 AD. How ironic timing, 2033. Some people say that we have 1,000 years of added to our history, so 1,033 doesn't matter. It's going to be 33 when he returns again. The Freemason order is 33. But guess what? That's also when they crucified Jesus Christ, 33 AD. This is not coincidental by any means. He is saying this is going to be one of the biggest in the world for a reason, because it is. This is going to be the temple that Antichrist comes out of. This is going to be where worship is to the Antichrist and where power is given, and people are going to fall exactly to worship the beast system and the Antichrist. Do not be deceived. This is straight wicked going on. They all are of the same cloth. They are all sheep, or they're all wolves in sheep clothing. So don't let their words, don't let any of that distract you. Jesus said, many will come in his name, but we will know them by their fruits.